What's up, everybody? Stay with us. We're going to be driving today the stinking Lincoln. Let's see what a Lincoln Towncar is all about in the year 2018. So today we're going to be hopping inside of the Lincoln Towncar for the year 2006. You know, this is a vehicle that we have had for sale here at the Auto Buy Center now for over 3 months. They had the car even back in September, so it's been here quite some time. It's the red burgundy Lincoln Towncar. Now, let me explain real quickly here. Lincoln Towncars had a couple different series vehicles. They had the Signature Series Towncar, Executive Series, and then I think they had one also called the Designer Series. Now, I'm not sure how the actual levels there go, but that's basically the trim levels of the car. Something tells me that the Designer Series may be the entry level on the Towncar. So, my main goal today in this video is to see really why this car isn't selling, because it's been here for quite some time. Now, one thing I'll tell you why I think it's not selling possibly may have to do with the price of the car. There's always a few factors involved in vehicles that kind of decide if a car will sell sooner or faster. Price being one of them. Let's go ahead and crank this Lincoln up. V8, you heard it. I mean, it cranks right up. Leather interior. Sunroof. I mean, it has the amenities that a lot of people seem to like. But what we also want to see is how the vehicle rides, how the condition is, how the motor is, and all of that. Because here's the thing, guys and girls. Even if the price of the car is good and it gets attention by people on Facebook Marketplace, and they email and call and say, I'm coming to see it, if a few other things don't go properly when the customer's here with the car, it can stop a sale from happening. And that is what happened to me not too long ago with this car. I had a guy come in that had $3,000 or $4,000 cash. He pulled out the wad of money out of his pocket. He said, Chad, I can buy this car today if it's the way it needs to be. I said, all right. I ran inside all excited, ready to sell this car, and we did what I'm doing right now. We drove it. We actually drove it for quite some time, all the way down this busy highway here, and he got up on it at one point and hit 80 miles an hour. And I said to him, I said, wow, this thing is smooth. It rides really well. But something happened that day that caused this customer not to buy this car, and I'm going to show you what that is in just a moment. Stay with us. So here's the Lincoln Towncar Designer Series. This vehicle has 200,000+ miles on it with a price tag on the window of $29,550. Just the right person could buy this car for $2,500 cash any given day of the week. So why is it that the vehicle just doesn't seem to want to sell? Right? It's got the look, it's big, it's got room, it rides really smooth down the highway. So many people love them. They love to put 20s or 22-inch rims on it. You know, it's one of those cars that's got a look about it that says money. That's right. So, the headlights, they're clean. They work. The grille looks great and even has this right here, kind of like a Mercedes-Benz. Today I come to the parking lot here at Ravenel Fresh Seafood. That's kind of a famous place here in Ravenel for their luscious crab legs, lobster, and shrimps. But today we're taking a look at the town car. So the actual paint on the vehicle is still in pretty decent shape. We do have a little bit of paint chippage going on right there. The alloy wheels look good, tires are in great shape, so that's not a problem so much. But as we keep looking through, we'll see a few things on this car that kind of stand out. My main objective in this video today is to really see what the vehicle's about and to let y'all know if this is something worth buying. The rear looks good. Now definitely we have one situation, and some of y'all are going to notice it right off the get-go here, but the actual car sits down a bit low in the rear. Now some people would say, well, how many dead bodies are in the trunk, or do you have bricks in the trunk, or what is in the trunk, or is there people in the back that are making it sit this way? But that's not the case. Either the vehicle has airbag suspension on it, air shocks, or maybe they're just struts have just gone bad. That's what's going on in the back of the car. But I think from what I heard from somebody a few days ago that there's airbags on the vehicle and they've just gone out in the back. So that's something that definitely will need to be fixed. Not everybody buying this car wants to fix the airbags on it. We also have some rust issues going on, as you can see right here, which has made the paint bubble up right in there. See what I'm talking about, folks? Also, the rust is also up under here, which is causing a little bit of a ripple effect on our chrome. Let's take a look at the interior, which is actually one of the better parts of the vehicle. The seats are in great shape. You have your roof, your sunroof, all that good stuff. It's clean on the inside, no rips, no tears, or anything like that. And of course, while filming, my battery would say it's about to die. All right, everybody, let's see how long we can go before our battery dies on our camera. I hate to say this on my videos, but this is something that seems to happen more often than I'd like to see. But I'd like to be able to drive the car down the road here, and this guy here is definitely slowing me down. But yeah, big shout out to Ravenel Seafood for letting us come inside their parking lot to film for all of 5 minutes. Oh, it's got the power, the V8. I just bucked it on out of that parking lot very quickly, even with cars coming behind me, in front of me, and side to side. But this Lincoln Towncar got up, rolled out, even on a quarter tank of gas. So I will tell you one thing, folks, the engine is powerful. It's a V8. They use them to transport people like the president or high political figures. You know, honestly, folks, if you're looking for a car for $2,500 and you want a piece of luxury, I'd suggest buying the Lincoln Towncar. But I really always, as usual, sometimes want to leave this decision up to you. Send me a comment today on YouTube. Let me know, what did you think? And let's go down to the store here, get a new battery, and finish our video. All right, everybody, so we left the Lincoln Towncar running to show you up under the hood of this car. I really want y'all to see, and I'm going to go ahead and let the cat right out of the bag right now and tell you why this car did not sell 2 or 3 weeks ago when this guy was here. He said, Chad, this is the car I want. I don't mind the rust. I don't mind about the back of the car sitting a little low. But if it doesn't run out well mechanically, I can't get it from you because it start costing quite some money to fix. So here's your engine, right? Your big old V8 under here. Right now, again, American made. But here's the problem, and I'm going to get to it right off the get-go. After driving this car hard and fast right now, and really me just hitting it 60 miles an hour, the car's been running for a little bit. This hose right here should be really hot. Now right now the hose is warm, but I should not be able to do this and touch it and hold that hose as long as I'm holding it right now. Again, there's no magic trick here, folks. My hand is wrapped around that hose. Now, it is a bit hot, but it's not so hot where it's going to be like, ow, I need to take off of there. So that's the situation. Then let's get down to the rear, the hose on the bottom right down there. Now, I don't want to hurt my hand while putting in here, but that hose right there, my hand's touching it. It is cold. This bottom hose to your radiator is cold. The top one is warm. So what we have going on here, folks, is we got antifreeze rolling through here to keep this engine nice and cooled off, or at least so it's not overheating. And the top is warm, the bottom is cold. the radiator obviously has got to have something going on in it, right? It's got a clog, something's going on. I should be able to open this up and it spray out like a mother freaker, right? It shouldn't be just that simple to open up, put your fingers in, right? Check it out. I'm learning a lot about automobiles, but first, there's nothing in here. Second, there should be something in there, and it shouldn't be cold inside of there when I'm touching there on my finger. So there's obviously something going on with the radiator, and it's going to need replacing, and that's just really all there is to it. So the moral of the story today is, if you want to buy a Lincoln Towncar for $29.50 that may need some work done to it, you might need to pay $29.50, because I talked to a guy the other day ago that also goes to the auctions and buy cars. He said, Chad, realistically, they probably paid over $2,000 for this vehicle at the sale. And he's like, I don't know how they're listing it for so low, but if somebody buys it for $2,500 plus tax and tags, they're getting a great deal just the way the vehicle sits. Now, if they bought it for less, that's one thing, but either way, if I told somebody to come up here and make me an offer, and they came in and offered $2,500, that should have been a deal on this car all day long. But the customer decided on his own that he didn't want to buy it due to that problem right there. So I'm being upfront with you. I'm telling you what's going on. Maybe that guy didn't want to fix it or put the extra money into it to get the car running right. But maybe you would pay the car price and fix it and make the car right. So everybody's a little different here. Anyways, that's it for today on the Lincoln Towncar. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Would you put the extra money into fixing it? What would you pay for this car? If you say I'd pay $1,000 for it, well, then you need to go get your own dealer license and go to the sale and buy your own cars. But what would you realistically pay for this car on the car lot if you wanted a Lincoln Towncar? Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.